it's the first time, and I was like, baby, baby, baby. Oh, I unplugged my headset. Oh. Alright, 11:49. I think this is right. I should check that. Chapter 2, 11:49. Yeah. Okay. Pretty sure I did everything that I needed to do. I reported in the Bracer Guild, I did the admission. Wow, Switch. What are you doing, huh? I need to get to the airlift doors. Landing. Welcome! You're the group of bracers heading for Zeiss, yeah. It's never too early. I have an hour, I have 1 hour before I have to go to a business, so I don't got much going on. You're the group of bracers heading for Zeiss, yes? That's right. We just got word from Jean. The guild's already paid your fares. Would you like to check in now, or... It'd be best to stay here and wait for the ship once we check in. Are you sure you've done everything? Let's check it. Alright, just a little bit of paperwork for you to fill out first, if you don't mind. Sure. Estelle's group checked in for the flight. Okay, no problems, it looks like. Feel free to make use of the port until the next flight arrives. Thanks. I hope my title joke landed. It's like you have to remember it's Groundhog Day, and it's like, oh yeah, that's a thing that we still do, I guess. Alrighty then, off we go. Yes, let's. Hey, wait a sec! The kids! What are you all doing here? They came to say bye-bye. Man, you guys are cold. Just take it off without saying anything to us. You guys are meanie faces, the worst kind. Miss Chloe, why do you have to go? Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. I was gonna say goodbye, but we thought you were all out. And doesn't she? She's got a bit of a groundhog. I get it, they were out coming to ruin. I feel kind of silly now. Hang on though, that'd mean Matron Teresa's. I'm glad to see we made it in time. Matron Teresa and even Jill and Hans came. Well, duh, like we missed this. We kinda close though. Thanks to the fact that you wanted to wait until the last second to keep it a surprise, Jill. Very, very much so. Estelle could be there could be a whole Trails game where Estelle is trapped in a time loop. That'd be there have been time loop games, but like I would hate that, honestly. I mean, I guess Majora's Mask is a time loop, but it's like 3 days and not 1 day. Oh, man. Thanks to the fact that you wanted to wait until the last second to keep it a surprise, Jill. Hey, all's well that ends well, right? Actually, it was Jill who let us know you were leaving. I thought it would be nice if we could see you off. Pay no mind to the old man in the corner. Oh, sir. Hey, Estelle, I had Joshua ran away from home. Oh, Major Teresa told us what happened. I see. I'm sorry, I should have told you all. No, it's okay. Oh, well, that ends well. We'll pray that Joshua comes home real soon. We'll pray to Idios every day, promise. I'll pray too. It'll come true if we all do. Oh, you guys. Oh, children, thank you. I'll throw my prayers into the pile too. Estelle, Chloe, you two be careful, okay? You do need to try your best, but don't overdo it and put yourself in danger. If something happened to you, I don't think I'd ever forgive myself. Jill, Hans. Yeah, I'll remember that. Estelle, please look after Chloe. I know she seems strong, but she's still a little fragile in some ways. Matron, I'm right here, you know. Haha, leave her to me. I kinda suspect she's gonna be helping us out more than anything, though. Well, Chloe, use this as a chance to examine yourself and your desires. Don't fret, simply look for the answer you've been seeking. Yes, I will, I promise. Professors and students both aspire to the path of knowledge in their own ways. You two have grown immensely in the short amount of time you've been here. Always remember, you never run out of things to learn. Do not become so overconfident that you forget to learn. If you remember that, there is no obstacle in the world that can defeat you. We'll remember, yes, sir. This is the final boarding car for the Cecilia, bound for Zeiss. All remaining passengers should embark now. Oh, whoops. See you guys, we'll be back, I promise. Everyone take care. Be careful, guys. You better come back with some great stories and bring Joshua back with you. Joshua. Yes, ma'am, we've already spoken to the head of the central factory. All we need now is a contract to move the orbit. Simon, you made the right choice to secure the orbits, yes? We must make sure these ducks are all in a row before the Imperial traders start arriving. Everyone may be all excited about their mayoral election, but okay, so Zeiss, you know, the place we're headed to, doesn't even have a mayor. Instead, the head of the central factory fulfills mayoral duties for the city and region. The perfect system for an industrial city like that, if you ask me. There's the Zeiss's stairs that move. Moving stairs! I want to ride them. Oh, hi, Estelle. So, you gonna walk around the ship? Huh, yeah, pretty much. Oh, yeah, Chloe, what do you want to do when you need to get back to... What do you do when you need to get back to Gransel? Do you get the Royal Guard to fly you there? Haha, no, of course not. That would be a little obvious. I just use normal flights like anyone else. I usually go back twice a year, once for New Year's and once for Grandma's birthday. You're kind of used to passenger flight, huh? Oh, but what does Seek do then? Does he fly along at his own pace to the capital? Oh, well. Seek, come here. Huh? Whoa! Sorry, I'm just calling you for a moment. Well, that was a surprise. So Seek can follow a ship? Cool. Right! They can fly level and speeds of up to 1,800 Selig per hour. Escalators eat children. Most airships cruise at around half that. So to Seek, this isn't much faster than an evening stroll. Oh, I see. You really are better than the average Falcon, aren't you, Seek? Great! Seek speed is the reason he's so useful for contacting the Royal Guard. If for some reason I can't use powered communication, nothing in this country can carry a message faster than Seek. I thought so. I remember how fast you got in touch with Julia during that thing with the mayor. Now, that's enough running around. You're bothering the other passengers. Whoa, White Hawk, that's so cool. Isn't that lady's pet? Who cares about moving stairs? I want to see the hot springs. I heard it's like one huge bath. Ah, this sucks. You can't see Leyston Fortress from here. I guess they wouldn't let a passenger ship near their airspace, though, would they? Ruin may be focused on the local election problem, but the rest of the kingdom's talking about the signing ceremony. After all, we're signing a non-aggression pact with the same country that we fought for 3 months of bloody slaughter just a decade ago. I hope it will finally melt the ice a little between our two nations. I can only hope that the ice will be melted. Thank goodness, the passenger has finally quieted down. I thought I was going to have to step in and brain him with his instrument. Until a little while ago, he was playing some very bright tunes on his lute. He would force me into a duet with him. Takes all kinds, I guess, including pushy kinds. Estelle, enjoying our flight through the heavens. Look, gaze upon this magnificent azure sky. Ah, but there's nothing better to drink to. Well, the weather is great and the sky is pretty, but I'm almost as ice only there. Should you really be drinking? Oh, come now, don't say that. Somewhere beneath his brilliant skies, my beloved Joshua. The bait he must be feeling on a solitary journey. Such thoughts drive a man to drink, you see. Excuse me, that is entirely and exclusively my line. Oh, at least things never get too serious with you around. Guess it's a good thing. Kinda, maybe. I should take that as the highest praise. I'm relieved, however. Huh? The Black Fang. I'd wondered if the words of the Fang Thief had shaken you. I see I had no cause to be concerned, however. You have a will of iron, Estelle. Oh, you're worried about me, Oliver? That's kind of sweet. Remember, I'm a wandering bard and poet, ever in search of the pinnacle of human affection. Maidens in love shall find no greater ally than I. Oh, well. Please, I do not need a staffing today. I promise I was not teasing you. I actually find your relationship heartwarming. Those new clothes of yours, for example. You purchased them because you wish for Joshua to see you in them, yes? You look excellent in them, I must say. Thanks. What's with this embarrassing compliments all of a sudden? Besides, Cher got me these clothes as a present. Joshua, well, maybe he liked them a little. What's at that look? Forgive me, that was just more than I expected. Let us leave that topic behind for a while then. Come, Estelle, I should treat you to a legal cocktail. Yes, it is a bit tempting, but we're nearly to Zeiss. Try not to drink the whole bar yourself, Oliver, or you'll pass out and miss our stop. Don't you worry. I only lose myself and drink when it is poured by a lovely lady. You realize that's not something to brag about, right? Melt the ice. Okay, deep breaths. I need to ready my camera before we land. My one and only chance to get the picture will be when we're landing. Love wandering around the cargo room. Cargo room? The cargo room. I don't know the dumbest thing I've said in a long time. Helm adjust course slightly. I think the stern of the ship is being dragged to the north slightly. Blah, doo, 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 doo. Cargo room. Fucking A. But yeah, speaking of melting ice, were you saying something? Were you you're typing something? I don't know. Affirmative! Changing course. Do 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 do. Oh, Monday mornings. Someone's got a bad case of the Mondays. Apparently that non-aggression pact's been signed at the Urbe Royal Villa. Speaking of, that makes me think that whole mess of the Richard. Of course, last I heard he's still in the stockaded Leicester fortress under guard 24/7. They say the three nations have impressed with Queen Alicia, bringing both the Empire and Republic to the same table like that. I suppose the non-aggression pact is a good thing. My own feelings towards Urbonia are complicated, to say the least. After all this time, though, it's for the best we to reconcile. I'm heading home to Zeiss. I haven't had a chance to rest in a while. I've been working all the time. Once I get home, I just want to kick back and relax. Currently, to our right is the Tinnith Bay, Liberal's gate to the Great Sea. Though it's currently slightly cloudy, you should be able to make out the coastline. Hello, Estelle. Looking around the ship again. Pretty much. I never rode airships much before now, so it's all kind of new to me still. I remember my first work trips on them and getting all excited too. I never ridden an airship before in all my travels. I guess the circus didn't use airships much, huh? Did you guys ride around in orbital-powered carriages then? No, most of our carriages were of the single horsepower variety. Mr. Harvey did have an old orbital drive carriage though. Oh, okay, now that I think about it, whenever your trip visited, you guys were in a lot of covered wagons. You remember, you touch your teacher's heart, my dear, sweet Estelle. Anyway, airships are still fairly uncommon outside of Liberal, so as I understand it, especially civilian vehicles. Hey, Shad, do you ever wish you could stick it in video game girls? No, man, that's sick. Wow, Tifa, that was really good. I know your Shadow. I know, Shadow, you're so big. Is it 2008? What the fuck? This is made by, like, a 9th grader. Oh, I see. I just skipped to the last, and it looks like they're combating Ice 8. Hey, Ellen, can I change my moveset to Scorpion? Sorry, no, I just picked Kano because I want to do this heart thing. Our technology's... I don't know. What about Raiden? Oh, they're literally killing ice? That's fucking awesome. I'm looking through these. That's pretty sick, yeah, because it looks like they're on part 8. Yeah, the person must be keeping the meme format on purpose. Like, that's actually pretty commendable. Yeah, I'm looking through these. Literally just sticking an ice agent in, and then, yeah. Wow. Okay. Alright. I'm down for that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's alien brain parasites. It's not illegal if it's a fictional situation. Ice has been taken over by brain parasites. We need your help to fictionally put them down like the dogs they are. Well, actually, I guess that's a fitting term for Christy Gnome. Most other countries prefer orbital-driven ground-based transport. The Erebonians favor orbital-driven trains and have a pretty large rail system connecting their major cities, and our Calvarian neighbors use orbital buses. Orbital buses? What kind of vehicle is a bus? A bus is basically a very large orbital carriage. It's a little like an airship. You pay in advance and it'll take you from place to place. It isn't nearly as fast as an airship, but the pace is gentler. They're easy to maintain and they're quite pleasant. Oh, Nina, I kind of want to ride one now. Speaking of which, Shara, you've been to Calvard, right? I heard you met Zin there. Come on, I gotta hear that story. Oh, there's not much to it, I'm afraid. I was on an errand for Cassius. He needed me to deliver a document to Calvard's eastern quarter. That's where I first met Zin. I see. I gotta admit, I can't imagine what a town full of Easterners would be like. That's exciting, very differently culturally and exotic. You should visit if you get the chance. I can't talk to everybody. Thank you for flying with us today. We'll be arriving in Zeiss momentarily. Please be aware that there may be turbulence while landing, so we ask that all passengers take their seats. Okay, first, I gotta go take the dogs out. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Dogs have been outside. Very cold out there. It's actually warm, honestly, compared to how it has been, but anyway. Okay, first stop for us should be the guild house here in Zeiss. We need to check in with Kilika. Kilika? A rather exotic name for liberal. It sounds Eastern. What kind of woman is she, I wonder? You never give up, do you? But it's simply capable. She's a flawless administrator, and she's also a very accomplished martial artist. She's also quite lovely, but she doesn't have time for, frippery. I would advise caution, my dear Lenheim. Now my interest is positively piqued. What are we waiting for then? Let us away to... Oh shit. Ah! Is this the Fury Killer, huh? Would you give it a rest already? It's an earthquake? Ah, help! Dock is gonna collapse! Run for your lives! Everyone, please calm down. The port is designed to endure high magnitude earthquakes. It can easily handle one this small. Please don't panic. It stopped. Oh, thank Dios, that's over. Everyone, please come to reception in orderly fashion. Let's not panic. Oh, man, it's been a while since I was in an earthquake. That was so cool. I'm glad there's not earthquakes in Minnesota, because, like, I don't think I could emotionally handle an earthquake. The entire earth shakes below you? No fucking thank you. And, like, see those videos where an earthquake happens, and then there's literally sinkholes that just appear, and... Oh my god, obviously it's much rarer, and you would have to probably be on the tectonic plate border for that to really happen in a severe way, but like, Jesus. I can't believe people live on the tectonic plates. Like, we know they're there. Like, we could just not live on those places, but the hubris of humans. Well, that was a great way of getting welcome to Zeus. It wasn't very strong, but attention, world. Please wait until I'm not on scaffolding before you shake again. Love, Estelle. I'll sign that letter, too. It's rare for us to get an earthquake in Liberal, though. Really? Chloe's right. Earthquakes are very unusual here. I really needed to check in at the guild house to see what the damage is. So there was no serious damage to the central factory, thank goodness. The city has also remained calm for the most part. I believe there is little to worry about on that front. Yes, I understand. Please continue to do what you can. Farewell. Your timing is quite serendipitous. Thank you for coming, Estelle, Scheherazade. I imagine your welcome at the port was quite warm. Yeah, kinda. It's been a while, Kilika. As always, you're 2 steps ahead of everyone. It's good to see you again, Kilika. Likewise, I'm glad to see you here. And you two would be Oliver Lenheim and Her Highness Princess Claudia, I believe. Or shall I say Miss Chloe Ritz. I'm Kilika. I handle reception here at the Zeiss branch of the guild. A pleasure to meet you two. No, the pleasure is ours. My word, but your beauty eclipses even what I expected. Madam, allow your humble servant, Oliver Lenheim, to improvise a song. According to Jean, you're both officially registered as assistants, yes? Assistants are free to use the rest area upstairs, just as normal gracers do. Feel free to use it to relax for meetings, etc. Thank you! Oh, yes, but my import. If you wish to play your lute, you are welcome to play it upstairs. Do restrain yourself to reasonable limits, however, if you please. Oh, yes, ma'am. Wow, I think Helga might be even harder on Oliver than Shara. Well, putting aside a repressed musician for now. How's the job situation looking? Are we snowed under? We do have some work posted, but nothing urgent at the moment. You're welcome to attend to it as you see fit, but, Huh? What's up, Kilka? You look like you're thinking about something. This is not a normal job, but a request from the guild. If, in your position as the group investigating the Society of Ouroboros, I'd like you to check on something. Check on something? Oh, this is a bit sudden. What do you mean? It's actually what you might expect. I want you to investigate the earthquake that just happened. Investigate the earthquake? You mean like go around asking about damage? Well, sure, but what does... Well, yes, that as well. However, 3 days ago, a similar earthquake occurred at the Wolf Fort. It lasted about 10 seconds, and the quake was not strong enough to cause any real damage. 2 earthquakes, huh? That's worrying. There's one particularly odd point, however. The earthquake at the Wolf Fort did not affect the city of Zeiss. Wait, huh? Well, that is strange. If I recall the map correctly, the Wolf Fort is not far from the city. An earthquake centered there certainly should have been felt here in the city, to at least a small extent. It was a weak quake, so it is possible we simply did not notice. Still, your friend is right. It does seem unusual. Unnatural. I cannot help but feel a terrible sense of foreboding about it. No, I think I get it. Just like with our ghost, weird stuff like this makes me curious too. We'll be happy to do what we can, Gilligum. We should begin by asking around the city and the fort, I think. Yes, I'll be counting on you. Mr. Murdoch is already gathering information about the quake in the city, however. I expect he'll be thorough, so you don't need to worry about the city. Okay then, so off to Wolf Fort. Well, ultimately, this is just my personal suspicion, remember? It's nothing urgent. Feel free to investigate it as you see fit while working on other jobs. Besides, I believe you have someone to say hello to, yes? Oh, yeah. We saw a new gospel, too, so we really should go see Tita and Professor Russell. That seems like a good idea, yes. Let us delay our guild work until we say hello, then. Come, let us reunite with Tita with joyful hugs. I'll kindly ask you to not hug anybody, thanks. Still, let's head over to Professor Russell's place. Keep Oliver away from the children. Well, Army HQ. At Laced Forges, we are holding a short-term special training program. As such, we'd like to ask the winners of the martial arts competition to participate. If you're able to join, report immediately to Laced Fortress. Can I leave this city? We have to go to the professor's place first. I usually should be able to go to the shops. I'll drink to that. A wide whip with a special pattern made for lateral lashes. A sturdy oval gun from Calvert's Verde Company. A slender longsword, light but strong and slightly curved. Make a dick joke, but I will forego it. They might already have these weapons, so I will forego that. It's hard. I like the idea of keeping the other ones, but higher defense in the long run is still going to be a greater boon. Because when enemies start hitting harder, like, having more speed isn't going to do much. Not that every RPG needs to do this, but I do enjoy when weapons and armor have different benefits that have you keep them throughout the entire thing. Like when you upgrade. I think that happened in Ys a couple times, where you just upgrade your weapon. It's always kind of nice. Southwest. Are Professor Russell and Tita even in? From what I know of Russell, it wouldn't surprise me if he's at the central factory. Grandpa, the second floor's cleaned up. Thank you, Tita. Could you organize the parts next? Okay. I don't think we have to worry about finding them. Come on, then. Working hard, Tita. A recommended equipment button would be nice. I'm sure they get that in the later games, or when you buy stuff that they ask if you want to swap it out as you buy it. That's always nice. Save some time. Yeah. Oh sure, especially when we start getting the multiple playable characters. You know, like for the first game, you pretty much, and not until the very end, do you have the chance to have more than 4 characters with you, or, you know, the choice between the 4. But, like, if this game, if there's a lot of that, then yeah, that's a lot of games. Huh? Oh, Shara. Hi, what brings you here? Wait, I remember. You, Cassius Bright's apprentice, right? Mm-hmm. It's been a while, you two. It's really a bit of a mess in here. Is it because of the earthquake? Oh, yeah, sorry. Hi, everyone. What? Sorry, I haven't been in touch. Estelle, hello! Hello! What, Tita, what's... It's really gone forever. Wait, hang on, gone forever? I never do that. I Joshua ran away, and then you left the country. I thought I was never gonna see you again. Oh, Tita, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have left without saying anything. As I recall, Cassie sent you off to that bracer school in Lemau, didn't he? When did you get home? I got back just a little while ago. I was working in Ruin after getting back. I only just arrived in Zeus. I see. Well, welcome back. Ah, wait, the two of you. Hello, Professor Tita. I'm sorry, I've been out of touch as well. Pardon our intrusion, good sir. Chloe, Oliver, everyone's here. This is wonderful. They're helping us with our investigation. A lot of stuff happened in Ruin. Well, let's get comfortable and hear the story, huh? Come, I'll show you to the living room. So the true force behind the coup is on the move again. And they had another gospel with him. Rumbling. A holographic projector that could show an image all the way across a region? How is that even possible? Well, the concept of projected hologram is nothing new. I've been kicking around ideas for pulling it off myself even. But a device that can project a lifelike three-dimensional image great distances away from its origin point? I can scarcely even imagine the physics behind such a thing. That weirdo we fought said something about an experiment with a new gospel. It did seem bigger than the one from before, but it didn't stop our orbits. Say, on that note, how's the gospel we captured a while ago? Have you made any progress in analyzing it? About that. The more I investigate that little enigma, the stranger it gets. Stranger? Yes, let me start at the end, actually. I'm convinced the orbital shutdown phenomenon is not a function of the device itself. What? But the black orbit has stopped other orbits dead in their tracks. We've seen it, Professor. You've seen orbits stop in its presence. That isn't quite the same thing, milady. No matter how I look at it, though, the quartz in the device simply cannot actually do that. It can certainly warp orbital fields. Oh, how it can do that. But suppress them? No. Warp orbital fields? Oh, orbital fields refers to the electromagnetic field generated by an individual orbital device. With normal orbits, you can describe as an orbital field by drawing its field lines, and those follow very specific rules. When Grandpa tested the gospel, though, its field doesn't obey those rules at all. This is going a little above my pretty little head, I'm afraid. Yeah, afraid not much is registering. Layman's terms, it's a warped orbital field that doesn't obey the laws of such things as we understand them. Regardless of that, though, ultimately an orbital field amounts to nothing more than orbital energy in an area. Unless you were to apply a very specific direction and purpose to them, you shouldn't get the orbital shutdown phenomenon effect regardless. To be honest, I've been utterly stuck on this, but with your report on this holographic business, I may have an idea. Thank you for letting me know. Well, I'm not sure how that was useful, but you're welcome? The Royal Army has custody of the device that Ouroboros agent used. I'm sure they'll let you have a look at it if you contact them. I may just do that. Speaking of which, what are you going up to now? Have you been working in Zeiss for a while? Oh yeah, about that. Oh, so Kilika thinks the earthquakes. That is true that earthquakes are rare here in Liberal, and she is correct about the earthquake at the Wolf Fort. 3 days ago, I think Miss Kilika is right. I don't remember Zeiss getting any tremors at all. That is kind of weird. Well, it's a natural phenomenon, so I kind of doubt the society's involved. It's still pretty weird, though, and we'd like to figure out what's going on. Indeed, earthquakes, I wonder if it would be useful. Huh? Let me guess, Professor, you have an old invention in the toolbox which might help. I do have something in mind. Then how would we... Wait, transmit the data back here using... and then hook it to the capital, of course! Yes, it worked perfectly. Professor Russell, can you keep the rest of us in the loop? Don't worry, I need to check a few things regardless before we start. I recommend heading to the Wolf Fort and learn from them what happened. I'll see about preparing you a little something useful for when you get back. Well, I definitely won't say no, but what little something are we talking about here? That'd spoil the surprise. Just you wait. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get to the central factory. Just have to browbeat Murdoch into going along. Tita, would you mind helping your old grandpa? Maybe? Estelle, I'm sorry. We finally meet again after so long, and... it's okay, don't worry. I'm just happy I get to see you again. We'll be in Zeiss for a good long time, so I'm sure we'll have a chance to spend some time together. Estelle, yeah, I can't wait. I'm sorry we couldn't give you more of a welcome. Don't worry, Tita. We'll stop by again if the chance comes up, Tita. Perhaps on that day, I too can be greeted with such moist, welcoming eyes. On that day, you'll have 2 black eyes. Anyway, see you later. We'll contact the guild once we're ready. Well, those 2 haven't changed at all. Yes. Estelle's fucking cracking me up. Yes, Tita hasn't lost any of her adorableness. I was having to fight the urge to just pick her up and hug her. Indeed, a lost little girl being swept up into the arms of a loving, brotherly minstrel after ages of separation. Such a dramatic scene, the thought makes my heart swell. If you tried to grab her out of the blue like that, I'd have to arrest you for abduction, you nitwit. To be honest, I understand what Scheherazade means. Tita's the kind of girl you wish you was your little sister. I envy you, Estelle. Hey, Chloe, cut it out. Well, don't worry. Everyone will get to know her soon enough. Except for Ollie there, maybe. Estelle, an arrow, my heart! All's fair in love and siblings, my dear Lenheim. Now then, let's get started on our guild business. You're right, we should. Let's make our way over to the Wolf Fort while we work on those other jobs. Just a little bit of reading. Need to go to the facility, which is at the Central Factory. Alright, what do you got? What do we got over here? And I know the pacing of the game would be kind of dumb if you got access to everything you had at the end of the first game, but also, like, why don't I have access to everything at the end that I had at the end of the first game, you know? Yeah, I suppose that they're different ornaments, as they say. You know, I haven't gotten very many level 2 ornaments. That was weird. They made it past the escalators without the scene changing. Okay, we'll go to the Royal Army HQ, Lyson Fortress, which is east. Sure, we're gonna have plenty of strong enemies. I just don't imagine his voice being that deep at all, so it is so strange hearing it. Nighty-night, kitty cats. It's like, ugh. Get out of here. Oh yeah, I didn't change out any of my ornaments. Gotta shoot him. Damn! Little bastard. I hate that if you revive someone, the enemy oftentimes will attack that person, like, immediately, and it's like... I mean, I guess it makes sense. Bastards. Yeah, whoever Oliver actually is. Yeah, I... Alright, action 2. Attack 2, find, cast 2 HP. Defense 2. No other water. little sheep enemy was so much stronger than the rest of the enemies in this game. Keep starting so far away.
Nicely done.
Oh! Oh no.
Enjoy the show.
I'm gonna go in Lyston Fortress.
Well, that takes care of that.
They cast something to increase
Well, that
strength.
takes care of that.
That decreases defense, but like, it seems a little suicidal.
Enjoy the show.
Hey. Do you remember what level you were around this time, Lucis? I wasn't sure if I had over-leveled. It doesn't really seem like it, obviously, because when you get to the next area, it's like, well, then you can just level up a ton pretty easily, especially with fast forward, but... Yeah. There we go. Oh, 6,500 for an ally. Appreciate that.
Let me show you the takedown. Enjoy the show.
We're good to go. Piece of cake.
Pink sheep.
to go.
Little bitch. Oh, I really don't want to drive 45 minutes to go deal with backups, but
99.
such is the life of the IT worker.
We're good to go.
And don't I wish that I had just like a parent I could live with. Just sort of hang out, do nothing all day. Or not do nothing, play video games, just like read fiction. Like that actually sounds so nice. I know people dig at people who like stay at home with their parents till they're like, you know, as long as they possibly can, but also like, hey man, why not? That's pretty fucking nice to me.
Well, that takes care of that.
Now that I used to get on my brother's case a lot because well, he never paid rent or anything either to my mom, but you know, it's like I get it. I get it. It's like all I want to do right now, I just want to play trails, I want to read some Homestuck, and just hang out. I don't want to work. Sounds suck ass. Ugh. Just done complaining. This is Lyston Fortress, headquarters of Her Majesty's Royal Army. Civilians are currently barred from entry. Oh, but we're here about the request you posted on the guild board. Yes, the one which requested help for special training. Did your commander not inform you we were coming? Ah, that, yes. Command did say something about that now that you mention it. Not even a soldier, and you roped in to help me with the training. I certainly don't envy you. Oh, well, it's part of the job. Anyway, can you please get whoever's in charge? Certainly, but are you sure you're ready? Ready? What do you mean? You've been engaged in a rigorous training program for some time now, with no significant rest breaks. They're probably going to toss you into the meat grinder as soon as you go in. So if you need to change equipment or get anything, you should take care of that before going in. I see, okay, can we get a little bit of time then? Duly noted. Would you mind waiting a bit then? Not a problem. Once you're ready, I'll just say the word and I'll let you in. I guess we'll save and then I'll give it a shot. Do they have a healing station over here? No? Cool. Alright, let's do this. Okay. You folks ready? Alright then, let me in the training command. Oh, well, never mind. Here he is now, sir. Huh? Major Sid, I haven't seen you in ages. Huh, it's nice to see you again. Apologies for all the trouble we caused you during the kidnapping of Professor Russell. You really deserve a much more formal apology at some point, but... Damn, blowing the load too early, Lucis. You always gotta expect there to be more, for some reason. I really like this game. It's like... I feel like the way that they approach how life works in this game, I guess, is more how I imagine. I don't know, it just feels very real in its own way. Compared to something like Final Fantasy, where sometimes things in Final Fantasy feel just like, you know, everything is tied up with a bow at the end. And it's like, that's usually not how it is. Usually there's a lot more going on to political situations. And, yeah. And that's the early Final Fantasies. A lot of the newer ones try to address that. I'm trying to think of, you know, like the first 5, I guess. Everything gets addressed pretty nicely. Yeah. Yeah, it's not the end-all be-all of power. There are people who are much, much stronger, and literally the only thing you can do is keep training. And just hope that you'll be able to get lucky, honestly. Because, like, luck is always a fair... I would say the majority of battles in human history have been won mostly on luck. Like, skill obviously does a lot, but, like, sometimes you forget about the photographer you have, and then they come and take a picture, and then that undoes the shadow thing. But that's literally their personality, so it's not out of place. You know, it's not like, oh, I was able to break free of the shadow and undo this rule. It's like, no, we just have a dipshit with us who just comes and takes photos of everything. So, you know what? She never turns the flash off. I mean, she's a very good character, but, you know, she's a bit of a ditz. Maybe dipshit is a little harsh. You really deserve a much more formal apology at some point, but no, it's okay. I mean, you let us get away. Your gratitude does me more credit than I deserve, Miss Bright. Anyway, we saw you posting on the board at the guild. You're doing some kind of special training, right? Yes, it had intended for it to be simple, a standard training session, but General Morgan is due to arrive at the base shortly. I thought I'd give the man an extra vigorous workout to make sure they're ready to show off, as it were. Yeah, that makes sense. He's got such a booming voice, you have to be ready for it, or else it'll totally throw you off. Indeed. Normally, General Bright would be in charge of this sort of thing. However, he's not present at the moment, so I'm in command for now. Oh, I see. So Dad's usually here, huh? According to the schedule, he should actually be returning soon. If you'll be in Zeiss for a while, Miss Bright, you'll likely have a chance to meet up with him. Yeah, I might. Colonel Sid, it's time, sir. All right, we've been talking a bit too long, haven't we? Officer Belk, if you would please give the rundown. Colonel Sid, huh? Weren't you Major Sid before? Ah, yes. I actually got the notice just a little while ago. I've been promoted to Lieutenant Colonel. Oh, neat. Well, congratulations, Lieutenant Colonel Sid. Thank you. To be honest, though, it's a bit embarrassing. I only did what my country duty asked of me. Yeah, there's no need to be humble. You earned it. I agree, sir. We'll be relying on you even more in the days to come. Officer Belk, I believe I gave you an order. Oh, sorry, sir. Let me explain the subject of our request, then. You want us to assist with training, correct? What specifically did you have in mind? The idea is that have you participate in some stage battles against the soldier. You'll be fighting 2 back-to-back matches with no time in between whatsoever. You'll need to consider your pace so you don't wear yourselves out completely. Non-stop combat with no breaks, huh? That sounds like it's going to be kind of hard. It'll be rough, I can't deny that. Your role is to go through both battles and not just test, but provide a model for our soldiers. So don't hold back. Fight both battles to win. Understood. Oh, don't worry. We won't be gentle. Well, this is sounding promising. All right, Officer Belk, lead the Brazers to the training ground. Yes, sir. I'll see you there, everyone. Follow me, if you would. If you would. This is kind of weirdly nostalgic, huh? Last time I couldn't really get a feel for it since it was so dark. But the space is huge. It's really cool. Not so nostalgic for me, but yes, I can see why they call it a fortress. This is the headquarters for the Royal Army, remember? Its purpose is a bit different from one of the smaller forts and guard posts you find in the countryside. I do believe the new meat to cry now waits us in the corner. Very well, with our challengers here, we'll begin the stage battles. Your opponents will be a group of elite bracers. I suggest you give them your all. They are veterans, including the victors of this year's martial arts competition. The victors, were so dead. As explained, we'll be fighting a 2-round combat match. Keep that in mind and pace yourselves accordingly. We're ready. I can go as many rounds as you like, and more. I'm sure you boys will get tired long before I do. No time like the present, then. Both sides, arms at the ready. Charizard just being unnecessarily horny. Like, hey girl. You know, fair enough and all that. Yeah.
Let me show you the truth.
Because men don't see women very often. What, he got a level up in there? Cease. We win. Oh, done already. I was just starting to enjoy myself. I'm glad, I guess. No! What have you been waiting for? Withdraw from the field. Yes, sir. Next, Officer Belk. Sir. They really aren't going to let us rest. Oh, dear. I wish they would at least permit me to straighten my hair. No less than I would have expected from champions of the arena. Trying to lower my guard by giving me an opening, are you? No. I think you're getting a little too into it, Mr. Belk. We're still in training. Please abstain from personal conversations. Now then, round 2. Both sides, arms to the ready. Begin! Well, there, your commander's down. There we are.
Enjoy the show.
Somebody else leveled up. Cease! Another victory for us, huh? Yes, I'm out. Oh, we lost! Officer Bell, can you still fight? Sir? Yes, sir. Good, then get ready. Yes, sir. I'm ready for what? Whatever could you mean? Perhaps you intend to throw us at a party in celebration of our outstanding finesse? Party? Just ignore him. Very well. No, I asked him to prepare for another round, of course. What? You said we'd only be fighting 2 battles. I did, however. In response, you distinctly proclaimed that you were okay with any number of rounds. Ah, well, I may have said that, technically. Shara, your unending horniness gets us into trouble again. Well, we can't do anything about it now. What can I say? I was caught up in the moment. I'd like you to take you up on that offer and request one more round, and I shall serve as your final opponent. Wait, you, Colonel? So long unless your true intentions are revealed. You gotta get the monk stick. You cannot bear to watch and wait without testing your own skill as well. There's no need to hide such feelings, so... I guess I've been seen right through. I see now. Well, don't worry, I'm always up for some more. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. It's no problem. Now, let us begin. Are you prepared? Whenever you are, on your guard. I don't think I'll be able to hit it from over here. No. We're gonna one of them. Oh, yep, there we go.
Feeling lucky.
All we have to do is move at least once. Woo! I'd be so pissed if I was him. I'm like, I finally got to do my ultimate attack! Just... absolutely negate it. Oh. Did you say feel the speed of my divine blade and then miss?
Feeling lucky.
Oh, this poor guy. We're just beating the shit out of him.
Feeling lucky.
Oh, I won't be able to hit him there.
Oh, are we done already?
There we are. That's the impede skills are very handy. Okay, we won, I think, somehow. Thank goodness. That was close. I don't think we could have taken much more. Incredible. Total defeat. I'm impressed you did so well, even after back-to-back fights. You're the perfect model for our soldiers. No, sir, I believe you are the model. It's humbling to admit, but we learned a lot here. Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to get pounded by arts like that before. Maybe we should give our orbit setup another look. If you too learn something from this, that makes it all worthwhile. True power doesn't stem from the technique itself, after all, but from how you use it. This goes for arts and crafts alike. Fucking arts and crafts. Excellent advice. The members of the Royal Army train to improve ourselves no less than bracers. We fully intend to continue doing so for the sake of the lasting peace in this kingdom. Yeah, we're going to keep training as well. If the chance comes up, I'd love another shot. I'd certainly love another round someday. Give my word that you'll have that chance. After all, I don't intend to leave things as they are. I like a rematch myself. This concludes our training then. Good work, man. Friends, thank you for coming out here today. I'm sure we'll have more to ask of you in the future. I hope we can expect similar results when that time comes. You bet, Colonel Sid. We intend to support the military to the utmost of our ability. If you need anything, don't hesitate to contact the guild. I will, thank you. As a parting gift, let me offer you this. Officer Bill? Sir. Gladiator headband. May not be much, but it should come in handy at some point. I hope you'll accept it as thanks for your assistance. Thanks, Colonel Sid. Goodness, thank you very much, Colonel. Now, if you'll pardon me, I hope we meet again soon. Yeah, it would suck to lose that one in the middle of the fight. Ugh. So rude. CP recovery rate rises in battle. Right now, our best CP... God, I hate saying that. Our best cool points person is actually Chloe, because, you know, she has 100, but we basically get to revive the entire party, so. Okay, well, I got, what is that, about an hour? Yeah, I got an hour. In, you know, playing an hour here and there is really what chips away at games this size. Alright, well, I have to go work, I guess. Drive to Edina. Which, very funny that in Minnesota, Edina is one of those places that, like, is known outside of Minnesota as, like, the rich... It is literally the richest neighborhood in Minnesota. If not the richest, like, in the top two. So, they're known as the cake eaters because they get their cake and eat it, too. But, yeah, so, heading there for one of our businesses to... go work on backups and stuff. Alright. I'm gonna stop mumbling. I gotta get up. I gotta get ready. Alright. Lucius, I will be on later. I'm gonna be playing Trails and reading Homestuck. So that's the plan.